Hi and welcome to Wrong Way, and today we're going to unbox an electric scooter, the VSETT 10 Plus. So let me tell you more about it. Wrong Way. And it's really been a while since we last unboxed a scooter on this channel, but I thought, well, this one is interesting enough to show you guys. And basically what this is a new version, sort of a successor of the TECHLIFE X7 /010X /T10 DDM platform. So the guys at VSETT in Poland sent me out this scooter to unbox and show you guys its features and how it looks like, but they actually will send me a unit which is destined for testing later. Which is a weird flex, but okay. Sadly, VSETT Poland didn't provide me with any coupon codes for the scooter. At least that's what I thought when recording the video. After reaching out to them once again, I managed to get you guys a 10%, yes, 10% discount on a pre-order of this scooter in Europe. Probably except for Great Britain, you know, Brexit and stuff. So you can receive a 10% discount when ordering the scooter with the coupon code WRONGWAY. The scooter is more expensive than the Mantis as well as the TECHLIFE X7 or 010X at 2,200 euro including taxes, so around 1,700 euro before tax. So you can calculate your taxes based on where you live. So it better be good. But enough of that, let's open the scooter up. Ooh, a black box. That's something you don't usually see. You can also greet it with a Polish manual, and there's more foam and even more foam. Wow, look at this clamp. Right away we can also see there's a charging brick. So the VSETT also comes in several battery configurations. 60 volt, 20.8 amp hours, 26 I think amp hours and 28 amp hours. So this scooter actually has a bigger battery than the Wolf Warrior 11 without the plus. So around 60 times 30, like 1600 watt hours, which is a pretty substantial upgrade over the last gen, sort of the last gen of this product, because you know this is a totally new brand. An interesting fact is like all over the world it's just VSETT. There's like not different brand names, it's just VSETT. But we get a usual, very usual 2 amp charger, yeah, 2 amp charger. So charging time will be ridiculously long at 12 hours. Like for comparison in EUCs, in the veteran Sherman, you get this sort of charger, which is 5 amps and charges the full battery up, which is way bigger than this one, twice as big actually, in less than half the time, like 5 hours. And yeah, this is still something that electric scooter manufacturers need to learn. But probably you can also buy a fast charger later on. Cable, and we have a pouch. We have some tools, multi-tool, big wrench, and oh, this is an extension for pumping up tires. That's something I see first time when opening a scooter. And there's also another multi-tool. So we have a exponential increase of multi-tools. But don't use these multi-tools. They're usually pretty bad quality. Let's get this out. This is the sort of foam that just leaves bits everywhere, by the way. Don't like this foam that much, but I guess it keeps the scooter safe. And wow, this clamp. And we have a folding handlebar. That was not present before. This looks proper, dude. This looks pretty proper. A lot of new angles, new shapes. I think I'll dig the design a lot more than the TECHLIFE X7. It looks to be like a Mini Motors display, but it actually doesn't have any Mini Motors logo. It looks to have just a similar enclosure, as the display itself and functions are the same as on the QSS4 display before. Definitely the enclosure feels better, as well as the throttle. And we also have a RFID card reader, which is really very innovative in the scooter world. Okay, so I guess now it's time to find that RFID card, and wow! Damn! Woo! That looks good. I don't usually now get excited about scooters, but this looks good. Okay, let's take it out. Also, it's a pretty cool handle here. I'll show that later. 36 kilos, a bit heavier. Oh, oh boy, this is really cool. Okay, so taking it out of the box, it really looks totally different than most of the scooters I've seen, and I've seen quite a bit of scooters. This looks really different, tell you what. I don't know where to start. Like let's start with the folding mechanism. You have this huge clasp, like quick release clamp in the front. So there's like 3 security mechanisms to not let the scooter fold out on you. Number 1, you have to get this screw out. Number 2, this has to be released. And number 3, then you have to release this as well. And this is really cool. Like that's really attention to safety. And then I can pull it down, and you can also grab the hook. The hook is a bit off, or oh, okay, got you. And then you can just lift it, which is really cool. Not a lot of scooters have this locking feature. And if you look actually from this side, I'll just take a camera. The stem it's like a bit longitudinal. And I think this will provide you with more rigidity and looks like to be a lot wider than what you, and thicker than what you usually get in scooters. Here's like the whole mechanism. Yeah, dude, that looks solid. That looks pretty solid. And you just need to take it to the side, put it back in. Number 1, this is in place, this small screw here. So you can even like unfold the scooter because this is inside. And then this hook goes in place. And then lock it up. And then you have this small screw, which goes into a thread in the handlebar. Just need to find it. Which holds the clamp itself in place. Amazing system, really amazing system. Looks really, really decent. All the cables are routed on the inside. All the cables are braided, which is pretty cool. This is just attention to detail to lead them inside. It looks really, elegant, really simple. And on the, how far can we turn it? Okay, there's actually a locking feature. Great. This wasn't present on scooters before, and such a locking feature is like not on the most scooters. So this is pretty cool because you just can't whip it around, but you still have a really good turning radius. Yep. In the front, maybe I'll spin it around a bit. This is a very practical thing to have, like a small grab handle you have in the rear. Here we have 160mm rotors, like not floating, but 160mm, bigger than what you have usually. 140mm is in most scooters. So better cooling, hydraulic brakes, and the cable goes in, but there's a bit of space. I don't know how it looks from the inside. All of these things that we usually check in scooters, like waterproofing and how they behave, like after a longer period of time, just need to be tested, but from the first sight, this looks pretty solid. I like all the accent colors, and this is, I think, plastic on the side, so these parts are probably easy to replace. And on the bottom, let's put it down, you can see we have some screws, probably they are for the controller, and it looks really flush, just a couple of screws sticking out. Front is the same 160mm rotor, and it has actually 3-inch wide tires. So this is also an upgrade because the earlier model had just 2.5 inches. Usually people were modding these scooters to have like better tires. The charge ports are on the top, GX16-3. And I don't know if it's like a good choice, you can just step on them really easily. I mean, you can always see that they're open or not, but I would preferably have them on the side because if it's for some reason open, or this small rubber piece just gets lost or something, water can ingress, which is really not ideal. I hope there's some sort of drain in there. Yeah, I'd rather have the port on the side somewhere, but that's what you have, similar to like Weep head style, but they have actually like a better cover on the top. And there's also suspension. I don't know the travel of it, but that's how it looks like. Sounds, okay, I mean it just sounds like pneumatic, but it has coils. It has to be coils, but feels like the travel could be a bit bigger than on the prior version. Feels a bit softer, but you know, that's also something I would have to test over an extended period of time. The deck looks amazing. It's this, you know, carbon fiber-esque finish, which we already seen on wheels for a long time on EUCs. Pretty cool. There's also front mudguard with an integrated light. Not sure how this will go. It actually looks damaged already. I'll show it close up later. And there's also a pretty sturdy mount for it, also like cast metal pieces. And in the rear we have also a mudguard. Looks to be just a bit too short, so no, scooters didn't come to the phase yet where they have good mudguards. Unless you have a Xiaomi or an iBot. And once again, guys, I really didn't expect this. Like, I was like, okay, you can send me the scooter, we can check it out, you know, leap of faith sort of thing. We can try something new, but this is really like something else. Okay, so let's check out like how it lights up. And I want to turn it on. And now you need to hold these keys here, and then it works. This is your key, this cool VSETT thing. I wonder if they're like cross-compatible, like if you have two scooters or if you have one scooter with 3 keys, if you can also like connect it with another scooter. Probably not, but so here we have, I guess this is the voltage readout, 60 volts. It's not a full battery, we can see how much battery it is. Yeah, 60 volts, so that's the voltage readout. And here on the side, the buttons actually light up, which is super cool. So this is the dual motor, sport button, and this is the horn. Let's see how the horn sounds. Pathetic. Really pathetic. Okay, let's turn on the light. It's probably this button. Boom. And okay, the tail lights are really dim, actually. Maybe from looking from the back, it looks a bit better. This looks like a bit of a downgrade. Looks pretty cool, but not that bright. One thing I didn't realize at the start is that actually this is a button, and you have actually turn signals in a scooter. Pretty cool. And that's what happens if you press the brake. Sadly, there's no like audible signal to see that they're on. And after a while, they just turn off by themselves. So you just can't turn them on like right away. You have to wait. And wait. And wait a bit more. Nice. And in the front, I have 3 lights. So one on each side, which is also pretty dim. But there's also like one big light in the front. And let's see how it shines. So here you can see the beam of the light. It's pretty good actually. It's not scattered, it's more focused. But we can also compare it to an older electric unicycle light. Gateway MSX. Looks pretty much the same. Maybe a bit more powerful on the MSX. Not really sure. But point is that this light, as it is right now, probably will be enough to just ride in the night. Like with the old lights, like the ones on the side, it was absolutely useless to ride in the night. But this looks pretty decent. And yeah, I think this will be enough of a good light to ride in the night actually. Let's just try, because I was asked not to take it outside. Let's just see like if it reacts on the power at all. Whoa! Wow! This already says something. Like, controllers here are either 30 amps or 35 amps. So the motors are 1400 watt each, so a total of 2.8 kilowatts, but in peak it should be like around 2.2, 2.4 kilowatts. So this scooter will be fast, like supposedly 75 kilometers an hour. You know, we will have to check that, but that's pretty exciting, I'll tell you that. Whoa! Yeah, it accelerates pretty well, but you know, I'm just here at home just checking the response. Like, whoa! Okay, once more. Okay. Anyways. I managed to ride the scooter a little more later on in the car park, and you can definitely feel that the scooter has way more acceleration than the TECHLIFE X7. Like, you can feel that it's like sort of between this scooter and the Wolf and the Thunder. It really feels quite quick. Well, this scooter was locked, so max speed was 25 kilometers an hour. So you guys will have to wait, leave a like and comment to, you know, to see the full review, full testing of the Scoot. It's not really a test, but response is like really quick. Yeah, this scooter, like, I didn't think it would like spike any emotions in me, but actually it does. And from what it looks like, it can be like the new frontrunner for 2021, with its like all the features, folding handlebar still, and everything just screams quality. All the like metal pieces, all the cast metal pieces are pretty insane. Grip is really nice. The folding mechanism is out of this world. It's amazing in my opinion. You know, as long as it doesn't have some premature flaws, but doesn't look like it. Light in the front is really good. Lights in the back are very mediocre. The kickstand is amazing. Like, this is a great kickstand and it looks awesome. Charging time is really meh. You need to, I would buy a new charger for that definitely. Mudguards are, I guess they're okay, but in a like rainy weather, probably the rear mudguard will not be enough. All the features look pretty decent. The RFID is amazing. It has great that it has this new display, like not QSS4 anymore. I thought that I'll, you know, just pack it up right away after the unboxing, but I think I'm just gonna leave it there for a while to look at it. Like, didn't expect to say that, but it looks really awesome. Like, it looks really, really, really cool, and I would actually really like to ride it. We have some rubber instead of the sandpaper, and you know, these plastic bits. Yeah, it doesn't look like you would be going anywhere on the scooter, like a slip. And also footrest in the back looks to be the right angle. Oh look, even the cables, the motor wires go like inside and through the swing arm. Yeah, and also like the swing arm design. It looks to be more sturdy. I like the hole, probably it's also a bit lighter. Lots of things to like admire here. Lots of things to admire. VSETT 10 Plus. Yeah. Okay, so if you're still here, leave a like on the video, subscribe to see more content like this. I'll see you in the next video. See you soon.